a pack. Take a seat. We're shuffling up. You're in for a treat. Mid-range decks. Big dreams. Board state busted at the seams. DnTMtG. Hey! Daniel and Thomas on the scene. DnTMtG. Whoa! Call your flex. Mid-range dream. It's DnTMtG.
Welcome, listeners, to the very first episode of the DnTMtG Podcast. My name is Daniel, and I'm joined by my dear friend and co-host, Thomas.
And here I am.
There you are.
We're here to play some Magic, talk about some cards. Dude, like, it's such a fun game.
Well, Thomas, we should probably start at the beginning. A very good place to start.
Yeah.
But let's go all the way back to what actually brought us into the game in our own individual lives. So why don't you briefly tell us what brought you to Magic, and maybe just up to where, like, before we met.
For my story, it's kind of crazy. And before Magic, ironically enough, it was Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my thing. And I was a collector before I even realized it, when I was just a kid, like, playing with these turtles. And then you get the cards, and then you get the comics, and then you have, like, everything that goes with it. So for Magic, like, I kind of easily fell into it without even knowing that I was, like, revisiting a childhood all over again as a young adult. So yeah, it just fit perfectly in my life. And now I'm, like, in my 40s, and seeing a whole new generation of Magic players is, like, baffling to me. But yeah, I love this game. It's so much fun. And I mean, I only play one game like this. Like, I'm loyal to this game. So yeah, I don't really have time for other stuff. I'm just like, all right, this is it.
Yeah, my story kind of goes back pretty far as well. Started back in started playing about probably in 96, 97. Just playing with friends at the lunch table during school, between playing like Robotech, Shadowrun. We were just kind of all into just all the nerdy, geeky stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't take it seriously, and eventually, yes, gave away my small collection of cards while away at college.
No, so sad.
Which, yeah, I regret doing that. So fast forward to like 2008. I was moving to Texas, and I was working retail. I passed by the card section, saw Magic, and I had some pretty nostalgic feelings and figured I'd try it again, and immediately kind of fell back into the game. I was hooked. And then I actually went harder this time than I ever did when I was in high school. So I began playing like pre-releases and meeting new friends, and eventually got into Commander with the release of the pre-con decks, and I think it was 2011.
My favorite format. Commander, so good.
And then 10 years after getting back in, I'd been following like YouTube creators, and a number of other creators like just grew each year that I was listening to. So it was around this time that my career had been changing, which put me in the path of you, Thomas. You were working somewhere that, like back when my job had me seeing you almost every day.
We were passing each other by like constantly, just like, hey, what's up? Like, no big deal. It's like, whatever.
And I think I remember actually meeting you or working around you at like probably a couple of years prior to us actually meeting this one time.
I think so.
And I remember you, and I think that might have been why, because I was like, hey, I think I remember you from like somewhere else. And so we ended up just talking a bunch, and eventually we did what all friends do. We added each other on Facebook.
Social media.
And lo and behold, we had a friend in common. Can you tell us who that friend in common was?
Who was that friend?
That was Joey Moss. Bad Boy Gaming.
Yeah, dude, I got hooked on his like channel very quickly and very easily. Like, his stuff was just like comedy gold, like very just hilarious, but also informative at the same time.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of the same, stumbling on his stuff. He was one of those that, like, you could follow on Facebook or even become friends, and he would kind of talk to you. And I was like, oh, this is cool.
Joey was just straight comedy. It was humorous.
Yeah. It was a different take. It was it was kind of like, I consider him more of like the blue collar Magic creator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like the rest of us. you
Yeah,
know?
which is perfect.
And so because of that, we had both separately like followed him on Facebook or something. And I think that's what kind of put our friendship into a new level, is that was like, wait, you know who Joey Moss is? He's like, yeah. Like, how do you know Joey Moss? I was like, because I play Magic. And then like you literally were like, I play Magic too. And I literally dropped what I was. I slammed my hands. I was like, are you serious right now? Because it was hard to find just random people that played Magic. And it was literally that scene from Step Brothers where it's like, did we just become best friends? Yep. That was exactly what happened to us.
That's so good. Yeah, that's hilarious, man. It's too good.
Yeah. And then once we knew that was just some common ground, we grew from casual friends complaining about work.
Like, we have not stopped talking about Magic. Like, there's not a
Right.
day like we're not communicating something back and forth. It's a meme, it's a reel, it's actually a voice memo of like, hey, check out this set, or what do you think about this?
Yeah, it's like daily conversations about Magic, and then to music and family and so forth.
Sure.
And it's
Music,
just been like, I've always wanted to create content for just anything and everything, but Magic was one of the ones that I felt like I'm passionate about. And then eventually I got you to finally like get on with this idea of a podcast with me.
I was really nervous, honestly.
Yeah, you didn't want to like, I don't want to do that.
I know, I like postponed it for a while.
Yeah. And then I finally brought it to you in a different way. I was like, well, look, we can do audio only. And I think we have a lot of stuff. Like we just mesh well. Like we talk.
Yeah, it's just like, it just flows well.
We're very open with each other and very like honest with each other.
It's like pretty fluid.
So, finally we were, I think we decided last year to finally like make the leap. And I said, you know what, this year, 2026, it's the year of doing. I'm just going to do it, man. We just got to get it done and go for it. And it's been a few weeks trying to get this thing off the ground. Just life, man. We both have families and full-time jobs, but this is something that we're going to do as we're able to do and as often as we can.
I mean, to be honest, like podcasting to me is just a strange thing, to exist like in this generation, because it wasn't really a thing, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and we've been friends for like 7 years now. And like we're growing with the times, growing with the game and our collections and our like commander group as well. But like this takes it to a whole different level. Like you can speak to the masses on a way that like most pods can't do. You have 4 people, 8 people. So there's a lot of knowledge that can be learned just from like connecting, the dots of everybody, like as intuition of the game, basically.
Yeah, there's so much in this game that we've both just been soaking in for all this time. I mean, like I said, I when I got back into it, I went full force into it. First, I started out playing, tried to play some standard. I played some just, kitchen table mostly. That's still to this day, that's mostly what I play is.
Dude, kitchen table is like the best to me. I just like my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, you can really just kind of play with, I mean, this is, to me, it's always been, I mean, it's a fun game, but it's always been a casual, just get together with friends. Commander's for me is the format.
Yeah, like if you can own the cards, play the cards, and like even proxying is fine too. Like I mean, to a limit, I guess. Not like I don't know, running something that's $1,000 or whatever. That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I literally just got these cards from Temu.
Oh, nice.
That are all like CEDH, they're all like CEDH staples, which I do want to get into CEDH, by the way. And I am going to, if I can get into it, I'm going to pull you into it too. So just be ready.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but I got all these like proxies off of Temu. Why? Because I want to be able to play the game. I don't want to play against your wallet. I want to play against you and what you can do. And so, yeah, we proxy a little bit. We're not like proxying at tournaments and stuff unless it's like specifically a proxy friendly kind of, whatever. But
I think our limit's like 10, right? We're like 10 proxies per deck, and that's it.
Yeah, every year when we do it, so every year we like this is the 3rd or 4th year we've tried to do our own commander tournament thing at your house.
And
and we've always set like this proxy rule in place where we can like, okay, you can proxy up to 10 cards.
I mean, it seems to work really. Like if you think about it, it kind of works.
Yeah, I mean the only thing is like you and I are the only ones who are actually doing the proxy stuff. Everybody else is just like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna show up with my pre-con. I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, like all right, man. Cool. It's nice knowing you.
But it's good. Yeah. But the thing is like it's just fun that we just get together and play. So
Yeah, I'm somewhat of a little bit competitive when it comes to Commander, but like I try to make my decks. You know, these brackets that came out.
Somewhat.
Like I
Somewhat.
don't fall in these
You're somewhat
brackets.
competitive. No, you're competitive. I had to bring you down to my level of casualness.
Like I don't have brackets for my decks. They just are in boxes. That's enough for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's kind of plays into the balance that you and I have always had. You're very competitive, and you've played at a certain level that I haven't. It took me a while to get to. So you brought me up, and I pulled you down in good ways.
Oh yeah, actually in the best ways, because I look at cards now that I thought were trash, and I'm like, you know what? Daniel played that card. Like that's actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, we each have our own perspective on different cards and where they fit into decks and into the world of just into the different formats. But then also, like, your mindset and my mindset, we literally balanced each other out to where I was striving to be a little bit more competitive and play in a different way to where I could hold my own. And then I think I pulled you down a little bit to where it's like, hey, bro, it's just the game. We're all just trying to get together and like hang out and chill, and it doesn't have to be competitive level 10 every single game.
The game, it gets me on competitive, but then I get stuck in collectability, and then back to competitiveness. It's like back and forth, and like I causes speculation is what happens. And I'm like, hey, dude, check out this card. You should go buy like 10 copies of them.
And what did I do? I bought like 30 of them.
I know you did. What did you buy? Like, and you made some profit off of most of those. I think like 50%. 50%.
There was a few times where, like you would you were speccing for a while, and that was kind of your thing. You would buy low and then sell high, and then kind of use that to buy more Magic cards and stuff, and that worked. But then it's like, but
it's exhausting though.
6 years, 6 years ago, and the game is just so different now to where you can't really do it at the same level.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took your mentality on the financial like speccing and stuff, and I was like, well, I'm going to go bigger. So like I started paying attention to other things, and so that's part of what we've been. Our journey this whole time is
you got me
each taking something out of each other's playbook.
If you have secret layers like in like the whole back room just inventory in your house, like all the areas of secret layered almost. I think almost. How many years is it? Like 6 years?
Like 20. Oh no, it's longer than that. I think the first secret layers were.
How long is it?
Like 2017.
2017. Wow, it's been that long.
I think.
And you bought almost every single one. Well, not every single, but like a lot of them you've continuously just shown up with.
Or no, maybe it was 2018. I think it was 2018 was the first one. Yeah, but no. There's so many that I haven't bought, but I've always tried to get the secret layers that either it has the art that I'm looking for, or if it has. It used to be back in the day is that you could buy a secret layer because it would have like this really cool card that was worth, let's say it was a $30 card. If they're selling it for $30 and it's a $30 card, then you get that card, and then other ones. So you come out on top. They don't do that anymore. Now they put like $5 worth of cards into a $30, $40, secret layer, and it's like, no thanks. I'll pass.
Yeah. I mean, I found that Commander itself, like the more Commander decks I build, the easier it is to speculate on like, hey, this is a good card, that could be of value in the future. Like, have you played with Bender's Water Skin? Have you played that artifact? It's an avatar.
I think, yeah.
It's 3 colors. Untap this artifact during each other player's untap step, and then taps for mana of any color. So your traditional mana rock, right? But every untap step, right? It untaps.
Yeah. There's so many good cards out there.
So good, dude. Like literally, I mean, in blue decks, you have one island. You're like, oh, I need one more for that counter spell. Like, oh, this card untaps. Like, it's so good. Yeah. In a pod, it's really good.
So we've kind of already gotten into it a little bit, but we want to talk about why. I mean, if you're listening, you probably can see like, oh, these guys like seem to have a really good flow. But we want to talk about exactly why, like what reasons that you and I decided to start this podcast. We've already been kind of doing it, but like we have a great rhythm when we talk just naturally about this game. Like it just comes naturally. We've always been honest with each other in a very non-confrontational way. We've just never had any big, moments where like there's been a couple times where like maybe we didn't each agree on something, but we handled it.
Well, it's funny how this game can humble you as a player. Like you can boast and be prideful and be like, yeah, I got this thing to win on turn 3, turn 4, like every time. And then you have your opponent, like you sit across from me with something I've never seen, and you interact in a whole different way. And I'm like, I just lost. I did everything, and now, like, how this happened? So it humbles you to the point where you become less confrontational, and you're like, hey, we're just playing the game, enjoying each other's company,
I'm still going to talk about the fact that I humbled you with a mana tithe.
Dude, that was very humbling. Like the most humbling, like white counter spell. Like I was so in the bag on that. I was like at a board wipe. I was like, oh, we're good. This is gone. Whatever. You're like, mana tithe.
Yeah. Because I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to play this because I've never, like, you got me playing more into counter spells. Like I never was a big counter spell player. I was like, no, I don't want to I'm not good at those types of spells. I'm always like, no, I'm going to play everything I can on my turn and leave nothing open. You taught me to leave things open, to play during my second main phase, to leave interaction like open. And so that's one of the things that like we've always been able to balance each other out.
Well,
so
one of the like things that's key to that is that like that's a big bluff. Like you leave mana open, you're the player's like, should I play this in or should I not? And sometimes you bluff really well that they could have played it, but you had nothing but just lands or something. You're just like, yeah, just like, oh, you're just looking at them. Are you going to tap 2 lands? What's going on?
So, yeah, I'm really bad at poker, by the way.
But Magic makes you better. Yeah. I don't even play poker. Actually, I don't gamble. I say I don't gamble, but I play Magic, so it's not quite the same. It's like,
yeah,
it is a gamble when you're getting packs and you're like, man, is this going to be like the best thing ever, or it's going to be like, well, this is jank, 50 cents, thank you.
But I've learned how to like over time to not really treat it as like gambling.
Yeah,
because I mean it is, but it's not. It's not the you're opening up packs because it's like, oh, what am I going to get? Like, this is really cool. Like, it's exciting to see what kind of stuff you get in there. And it's not always like, oh, did I make my money back? It's, oh, I don't have this card. I don't have this card. Cool, I don't have this card. Yes, you can go buy singles, but sometimes it's just fun to open packs.
And that's where like the player turns collector. Like that right there. Like, it's like, wait a minute, I'm going to keep this because it just looks amazing.
Yeah, and that's the thing with like, especially the past few years with like the whole collector boosters and all these special treatments. Like, yes, it's got out of hand, but man, we've gotten some really cool looking stuff in the past few years because of this. So obviously, we love the game very much, and so that's another reason. Like all these reasons for us to. It's just natural for us to get together and do this podcast, and so I'm glad that I was finally able to talk you into doing this.
I know, it took a while.
Yeah, but now you're like, why did I ever have any doubt?
Yeah, right? Exactly. What was I thinking?
Okay, so now that all of that is out of the way, what is the purpose of the show? Well, we feel that we have a unique outlook on Magic. As you can tell, we've been talking about a few things already. We want to share our thoughts and our views on various topics in the world of Magic. We both play different formats, and we aren't afraid to try new things. We've seen the financial impact, which we've already talked about a little bit, and have had our fair share of keeping up with the market of Magic. This game is changing and constantly, and we are both just along for the ride, and we're enjoying it. So where are we going to go with this show? We won't be giving you any latest breaking news here because we're not full-time creators. We both have full-time jobs, responsibilities. We'd love to grow this into something big if you will allow us. And here are just a few of the topics we'd love to talk about with you over the entirety of this podcast. So we do want to talk about news as it pertains to specific formats,
sets,
for sure, and the game overall. any new sets that come out, and any formats that maybe are new to us or that are coming out. We want to talk about that stuff and discuss it with you. We want to hear what you guys think about it too. Different play styles. We've kind of talked about kind of where we came from with that. Different archetypes, whether it be like me. I know that my big thing, I have probably more kindred decks than anything else. Like I build a new deck, I'm like, oh, this is my spider deck. This is my turtle deck.
That's funny.
Yes, I made a Spider-Man deck. I will be making a turtles deck.
I didn't know how many you
and
had.
I don't know how many 5-color decks I have.
Like you have like 6 or 7 kindred decks, I think. Maybe you have more.
More. You know the guy who's getting questioned, and he asks a question more.
Oh,
10 more, 15 more,
gosh, man.
30. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I have like a bunch. Like I probably have 6 or 7 5-color decks because I'm like, oh, I want a God's deck.
That's
Let's
pretty
put all the
impressive.
colors. Angel deck, put all the colors.
Like I'm building my first kindred deck, which is slivers, and you have like 20.
Well, buddy, let me tell you something. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, that's good. What's the next one going to be?
Well, turtles now. I mean, as soon as I get the pre-con, I'm gonna go through that
Yeah,
and
turtles.
probably upgrade it some. So that'll be fun.
That's going to be cool to see.
Yeah. So anything else in the world of Magic that fits our interest in the community? Those are some other things that we want to talk about. Whether it be, these all these new sets that are coming out. What is it going to do to the interest in the community? Is it some people are really excited about it, some people aren't. We want to talk about that. We want to hear about that from everybody else and their unique take on it. As we share our unique takes on it as well. Thomas, what are some other things that we want to talk about with this podcast? I know you mentioned a few things.
I mean, like I want to just engage with a community of people, of Magic players, Commander players, collectors, and just kind of, connect and see what everyone else is doing with the game out there. Like, are there more competitiveness in the world now, or is it just laid back, casual? Or are we all collecting like the same game and just like competing for who has the most? Or like you said, where's the future of Magic? Like, is it going to be, are we going to go back to where it's not as flashy and the stuff is going to be crazy valuable in the future, or is it just going to diminish into like, well, it's all cardboard now? But besides that, I think like I'm a devout player. Like I'm not gonna stop playing the game if it changes the artwork the next day. Like there's so much like to do in this game that most games can't do. Like most games can't keep you engaged for this long. I think what Halo and like Fortnite and all those things, they exist for a certain amount of time, but then something will come out that's like the next best thing. Magic just tops itself with each new set.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, now I will say this: you mentioned Halo. Halo is getting a remaster, so I'm excited about that.
Okay, that's cool. Halo was a fun game. I love that game, but like, man,
yeah,
it fell out of favor. It seems to me to Fortnite, And
well, Call of Duty came in.
Okay, yeah.
Like Halo was the thing, and then Call of Duty came in, and it kind of like
that was
overshowed, Yeah, and then Fortnite came out. That's just like a newer version.
Yeah.
Like there's all these different shooter games and stuff out there.
But you
so
see
like
the trend,
just like Magic. Well, it's funny because you mentioned that like, one thing comes out. Magic was the thing that started it all.
Yeah, right.
Magic was the first trading card game. Then it was Pokemon. Then it was Yu-Gi-Oh! And now we've got like Lorcana and One Piece and Riftbound and like all these different things that are just trying to do what Magic does. But they're learning from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flesh and Blood. And all of these games are learning from Magic and how it started.
Even the
and
cards,
maybe some of its mistakes.
They look like Magic cards.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, wait, is that Magic? Like, no, it's not. That's not Magic.
Well, even Magic cards don't look like Magic nowadays.
Well, that's true.
But I mean, that's what's kind of fun though. It's like, yeah, some of them don't look like Magic cards.
Yeah, you see just the craziest games out there. Like, what is this? Like blue bunnies on the toilet. Okay, that's collectible. Give me 10.
I would have thought that maybe that's a Magic card. Like, blue bunnies on a toilet.
Two flesh win counters, please. What's a flesh win counter?
It's a new mechanic. It's in the new set.
Get your artifact toilets. No, I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm scared.
No, I mean there's a lot of interesting things. Like I never thought I'd see pizza on a Magic card.
Yeah, I love this
set. Skateboard.
Yeah, I love this set.
Yeah, And I know that people are like, especially with this turtle set that just came out, is people are. I mean, there's a lot of people hating on it, but then there's like people like me
Dude, this
who,
is my childhood.
when Universes Beyond first became a thing, like with was it The Walking Dead?
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not gonna do
the
this.
same way. Yeah.
I can't.
I was like,
We can't get away
it's like
from
a TV
it.
show that
Like,
doesn't like came out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this is a magic card. Like, how does it? Like Final Fantasy to me had more right to be the first, than anything else. It was like 19, I don't even know, 80s or something.
when Final Fantasy?
The first existence of Final Fantasy.
I think it was like the early mid '80s.
That's what I'm saying.
And then, it's been going on for a while. But
Walking
yeah, I
Dead.
mean, there's, I was not a big fan of Universes Beyond, like in the early days. And then as time went on, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to just deny this any longer. I'm going to have to kind of get into it because it's becoming like, well, other people are playing with it. And then after a while, like, okay, well, there's so many things out there. There's something out there for everybody. Can't get past it, but that's okay. So
yeah, this game is so good though.
we just we'll just see what's coming out next. I mean, we got Marvel coming out later.
Oh yeah.
There's Star Trek. I'm actually really excited about that. I'm really excited about Star Trek.
How that's gonna look.
It's gonna look like Edge of Eternities.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, it's gonna be like.
I was raised Star
It's
Trek.
gonna be very like.
bit.
Yeah.
My parents are.
Yeah, I think it's gonna look like it's gonna look like Edge of Eternities.
Probably.
Very similar, but it's also probably gonna look somewhat like Doctor Who. A little bit.
You're probably right.
Because I mean, there are parts of Star Trek that are kind of just campy, and just kind of like different. Like Doctor Who is very different, but it's like it's cool. Like there's a lot of cool things in it.
Like it seems kind of gimmicky, but if you don't know the story, it seems kind of gimmicky.
Yeah, I started watching. It was like the 9th Doctor, I think. Yeah, I started watching when like not redid it, but they had continued it. But it was like years later, like the 9th Doctor and the 10th Doctor and stuff. And then I kind of got sidetracked or whatever. But I did watch some of it. It was pretty interesting. I liked it. It was really cool to see those on Magic cards and kind of the direction they took with it. And yes, I think it was a little too complicated. I think they could have probably done that whole Doctor Who set a little differently. But
yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I never watched the show,
overall.
But I got into the cards and I saw some like decent cards in there. I was like, okay, but I
think my favorite card from the Doctor Who set is it's the one that turns all your artifact tokens into 7/7 dinosaurs.
Oh, is that?
I can't remember what the card's name is.
Displaced Dinosaur?
Displaced Dinosaurs. Yes, that's probably my favorite card from there because it's so like just turn all your treasures into 7/7 dinosaurs.
Yeah, like it with Pitiless Plunderer. That's perfect. Like the Infinite Mana Engine.
Yeah, and now with the food thing, you can turn all your foods into dinosaurs and sack them, and they
That's crazy. I'm just fascinated at the artwork of all these TMNT cards. They look so good. The turtles just look amazing. Even the cartoon ones, they look kind of silly, but it's fitting at the same time. Like the
there's some cool ones out there for sure. Well, this was just an introduction of who we are and why we want to present this show to you in the community. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you like the show and want to hear more, please give us a follow and subscribe. We'd love to grow this show and add to the community for more features in the future by implementing like a Patreon further down the road to kind of, for one, help fund the show, but two, to present, to do more stuff with you guys and for you guys. Well, I think that's about it for this first introduction episode. Thanks for listening to the DnTMtG Podcast.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Till next time, bye. You're supposed to say bye, Thomas.
Oh, I'm supposed to say bye? Okay. Bye.
Yeah, you're supposed to say bye. I said bye. You're supposed to say bye.
Tap your mana whenever you can.
How do you want to sign off on this thing?
I don't know.
I don't even know. What does everybody else do?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to be like everyone else,
No, we have to be like. We have to be like everybody else. Like, what do we want to do? What was the thing you told me earlier?
I can't remember what it was.
Always remember to tap your mana when you can.
Oh my gosh! Now I remember.
Like you got me laughing when you said that.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, like was What was the one the guy said before us though? You told me it was like Howling Salt Mine.
It was like, oh no, there was an EDH wreck. It's like,
that one.
EDH wreck your deck before you wreck your deck. Yeah.
Who took the time to think of that one?
Well, I mean, it's pretty. Think about it. It's like
Like that's hilarious.
yeah, so like EDH rec has like
Oh, it's genius, dude. I love it.